Anthony Bourdain once paired a Vietnamese beer called Bia Hai, which is known as fresh beer, with a street pho and called it the ultimate street food pairing experience. But what is Bia Hai? It is fresh, it is local, it's really cost effective lager, often sold in small bars or on the street corners for as little as 20 cents to 50 cents per glass. It's brewed really, really quickly. It turns over very fast. It's at like 3% ABV, and they actually deliver it daily to these bars. Like the actual steel kegs on motorbikes get delivered every single day. There's such a high demand for it, and it's just crisp, refreshing, and it's not even regulated. What was world renowned chef Julia Child's favorite beer to pair with her French cuisine? A Belgian Saison. She thought that the complexity of the beer went perfectly with her food, and honestly, I don't disagree. Saisons pair really, really well with delicate, delicious dishes. Stouts and oysters are a pairing that actually date back to the 19th century England. The creamy chocolatey stout enhances the freshness of the oysters. This was actually a meal for the working people because there was such an abundance of oysters around, and the heartiness of the stout made it a very fulfilling meal. IPAs were originally brewed with higher bitter levels and higher alcohol levels to help survive the travel from England over to India. But what we know now that they didn't know then is the extra bitterness of an IPA goes so well with spicy food like curry and Indian food. Oh, it's so good together. Are you in Belgium looking for the perfect food and beer pairing? A Saison with mussels is going to be absolutely great. The spicy and fruity of the Saison go incredibly well with the braininess of the mussels. But a piece you may not have known is Saisons used to be brewed in the winter for the seasonal Saison workers in the summer. But eating mussels in Belgium became a tradition in the winter months when there was less fish around. So unfortunately, they probably didn't even get to realize the magic of this food pairing way back when in like the 1700s. Bummer. They created something magical and they didn't even know. There are over 7 million liters of beer sold each year at Oktoberfest, plus countless bratwurst. So what makes this pairing work year after year? The maltiness from the beer pairs perfectly with the spiciness of the brats. Roar! Thomas Jefferson was an avid brewer, and he liked to pair it with meals at his estate in Monticello. One of the earliest known pairings he did was with his commonly brewed low ABV beer that he would pair with breads and pastries, and he has it documented. You can actually find the recipe online for the beer. I don't think the breads are pastries, but it showed the appreciation for beer and food in American culture from a long time ago, and that's pretty cool. Thanks, TJ. Probably because it was cheap too. Hey, you look like you could use a new super cool beer related shirt brought to you by the coolest podcast people you know that also talk about beer and wear beer related shirts. Buddy by Beer Podcast.com. How cool they are. Come on, great. Let's get back to business. No, wait. This is the business. Hey. Michael Jackson, the beer hunter, not the musician, had a ton of favorite beer and food pairings, but his favorite was a beautiful lambic with a lovely creamy cheese. The reason he liked it was the tart, complex flavors of the lambic complement the creamy, nutty textures of the cheese perfectly. Mm-hmm. He's not wrong. Kind of like a wine and cheese pairing. It's delicious. I love sour so much. There's a blueberry sour. So freaking good. In Britain, beer and cheddar was a flagship. They've been best friends for centuries. The caramel notes really make the aged cheddar pop. And this was actually a daily staple in the 1800s. If you're looking to get the fundamentals on beer and food pairing, check out Liz's book in the link below. But if you're looking to hone in your skills even more, check out The Brewmaster's Table by Garrett Oliver. It is the ultimate guide to really elevating your food and beer pairing. Wah, wah, wah. Dun, 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 ba-dum, bum. It's like I used to flip bottles for a living. And then I dropped.